Live from the 915.
Three, two, one.
Yo! We're back. Thank you guys for tuning in for episode 2 for you guys. Welcome back. Hope you guys are liking the content so far. Go ahead and like and subscribe if wherever you're listening to this on this. Rewind.
We're trying to get an editor to put subtitles for you guys.
Hopefully by now we've got a good editor to cut that out. But if not, thank you guys for tuning back in again.
We're not doing that.
Thank you guys for tuning back in again.
We're just gonna leave it in.
We've got something new for you guys today. We're trying out a new segment.
Oh.
I think we should start like a little
New for you
fun.
guys, new for us.
New for everyone. So
No.
to quickly explain,
What is it called?
it's gonna be called. Let's make up a name right now. That should have been something. We're just gonna call it Top 10 for now. Name will probably change.
Top 10.
Top
Welcome
10.
to Mojo.
Sports moments.
Welcome to Mojo.
And we've been cancelled. No.
True.
So, top 10, as basic as it sounds, it's going to be, the concept of it is we're each going to take turns doing a top 10 list to present to not only you guys to hear about a 1 through 10, but also for the other hosts. So for today's episode, I'm actually going to be in charge of the list of the theme for it.
Nice.
They have no idea what's going on, right? You guys haven't seen.
I have not seen it. This is the first
I
time I've
have
seen
no
this.
idea what we're looking at.
So, top 10
Oh,
best.
explain to them what we're going to be, because we're going to be looking
Yeah,
at that.
so real quick, hopefully for the editing perspective, we can get what we're looking at for you guys. But what we have right now is on our TV, we have it pulled up so that they can see for the first time the presentation that's going to be coming up, my top 10. And should we just jump into it?
Let's
Let's
just
go.
go.
Do we have any updates for them? Shout out to the winners
Oh, the
of the
winners.
giveaway.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the winners.
Shout out.
Shout out
Do
to
you guys remember?
Ben.
Do you guys have the
So-
tags for them?
The tags,
Throw
yeah,
it
we
on
have the
the
tags.
screen.
We'll
Yeah.
throw in the tags for them, so for whoever wants. Somewhere in there.
Oh.
It's somewhere. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the people that entered. Shout out to the people that are following right now.
I promise it was fair. The ones that were thrown into the fire,
Yo,
completely coincidental.
if you guys didn't watch that live, it's posted. Go look at it. Matt scared us when I saw him just start chucking in the names. That was funny.
I was going to Harry Potter on the boys, bro.
Harry Potter on the
That's
voice.
funny.
So yeah, shout out to that.
So, top 10?
Top 10. You guys
Here we
ready?
go.
Let's
You ready?
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay, real quick. Preface one more time, real quick. Top 10s apparently are super general. I could have gone even more general, like something basic. I decided to keep it a little more specific and a little bit on theme with the 915. That's what I chose. So I did top 10 best local food places to eat in El Paso.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to be fighting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Local
okay.
food
We're going to be
places.
fighting.
We are going to be fighting
Let's
because
go.
I feel like I'm very uncultured when it comes to trying out all these places. Like, I feel like I'm missing a lot. It's not top 10 because I think the rest are worse.
This
It's
is
just
Andy's top 10.
this is my top 10. Yes, this is my top 10.
Andy's top 10.
Andy's top
local
10.
food.
Not ours.
Tell them
We're,
what
we're
we're
going
gonna
to be
do.
we're going to be arguing.
So the
with
point
it.
of this is we're going to debate. We're going to argue. You guys can tell me, hey, that does belong on a 10, all right? I see it, or a 1, whatever. Or vice versa. And I have some honorable mentions. So
Nice.
some honorable mention.
I do, yeah, because there's a lot of food places here that are good. That are good. So, all right, top 10.
Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Before you start, is it going from like 1 to 10 or 10 to 1?
It's going 10 to 1. 10 being,
Okay.
it's
The
not
worst
the
out
no,
of
it's
the
not even
10.
the worst out of the 10, exactly.
Jesus.
Perfectly. So,
I'm eloquently spoken.
All right, so I say criteria
How
number
are these
1.
being judged?
yeah, criteria number 1, gotta be locally owned, obviously.
Okay.
Number 2, it's places I've been or tried. So again, I could
Cool.
be missing some good places. 3, I included food plus atmosphere plus just hanging out there. You guys ready?
Do it.
Number 10, not the
No?
hype. Chico's Tacos.
Okay.
10?
Oh, Chico's Tacos.
Yeah, well, okay,
Hey,
hold on.
Yo.
Shout out to
This-
Chico's.
Shout out to
Chico's.
I feel like-
No, okay. I feel like this has to be a 2-part fucking answer because if you say Chico's Tacos like 10, 15 years ago, that's higher up the list.
It's definitely
Yeah.
high up the
Oh
list.
yeah.
But can we also argue there's no way it cannot be on this list? It can.
It
It's not fucking 10.
No, No,
But I don't know where-
no, it
What
doesn't
do you
have to
think?
be on this list. It doesn't
It's
have-
definitely worth being on this list.
no,
but
it's
10?
not. No, it's not.
I could
Nowhere near the top
I think it
10.
has to be.
Top 10
Really?
places in El Paso, man.
I think
No.
it would have been higher, like you said, 10, 15 years. I think I've had enough places to where this can't go any higher than 10. Just keep it plain and simple like that for me.
the
You
one
must not be a taco guy.
those aren't even
Those
fucking
aren't even
tacos.
real tacos, man.
And you know what's even fire from them? Like the round hot dogs on like
They
the burger
are,
bun.
yes.
Fire.
Look, I'll give you that. The
True.
burgers are actually pretty good, and that's
No
something
problem.
that I never really tried for a really long time until I tried them not too long ago. They're actually really good, and apparently it's a classic too. A lot of people go for their burgers, not
Really?
necessarily their food.
It's
like
not
the
just
Chico's
the
tacos.
Yeah.
Chico's
But-
roll tacos, yeah.
Me personally, yes, I guess it's an El Paso classic. I could see where it's in your top 10.
It's gotta make
But
It's
at the
just-
same
yeah,
time,
it's just I grew up with
I
it, bro.
wouldn't
Like, it's just
suggest it to anyone.
That's the point I'm
And
about to
I
it's like
highlight.
hate-
engraved in me, bro. I grew up with it.
I
Oh,
hate when
that's why.
outsiders like come into town and people suggest it to them because it's one of the worst places.
That's
Not-
true.
You
Like, I wouldn't
hate that?
Whenever, well, that's true because
Yes.
whenever I have
It's-
someone come into town and I'm hanging out with them, I don't take them to Chico's, bro.
Exactly.
I definitely don't either. But when they
dude.
ask, I'm like, well, everyone
I'll
always
tell them about it,
says
but I'm like,
Chico's.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna take you there.
I'll probably talk about it. Yeah, I'll probably mention it, but yeah.
But I think the only thing that it has going it for it, it's like the most El Paso thing you can get from you. You look like past for how long it's been here. If you come to El Paso, it's just one of the things that you have to try, regardless of whether you like it or not. You look at all like celebrities like Fluffy, George Lopez. They all have to at least stop by Chico's, whether it's good or not. Because I will
They
say
probably don't even
it was
like it.
so much better. It was so much better like 10, 12, 15 years ago. Like my childhood, like back when they had the fake cheese, I preferred the fake cheese. Like, it's just so sad. But I mean, go ahead.
I agree.
I'm like, this is frustrating.
It
I
is.
agree 100% with Andy, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, everyone tells me, like, it used to be 10 times better back in the day.
Absolutely.
Back in the
Of course
day,
it was.
but it's Chico's tacos you have to put on the
You
list.
have to.
Yeah,
So
you cannot
part of
have
my
it on the
criteria was food plus like environment and hangout. Phil brought up like you grew up with it. It's like a culture thing. So like, I feel like you had to throw. I had to throw it in there. Like I debated. I had a lot of honorable mentions, which you guys will see. But I feel like it had to. It couldn't go higher than 10, but it had to be on the 10.
I'm going to pump the brakes and say, as far as fucking atmosphere, no. you come in from like
Yeah, it-
Scottsdale, Arizona, and you go to a fucking Chico's, like
You're
especially
fighting
the one on
back.
like you go to the one on Alameda.
Oh god.
You're like, oh.
That's
But that's what makes it dope, too, though. I mean,
I mean, as an El Paso,
Yeah.
you ain't scared. But I mean, you know, someone outside. I don't know. I don't know about the atmosphere, bro.
Well, that's my number 10. Had to start off with a
it
decent.
ain't no
Alright.
Central Cafe, I'll tell you that
It ain't no
much.
Central Cafe. Exactly. So
All right.
It is.
this is not higher. That wasn't for me. You gotta make it. Though.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
You guys like the
Do we have to do it? I think we do a drum roll, yeah.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
No, no.
3, 2.
Frisco.
Frisco.
How is it fucking number 9? How is that number 9, bro?
Okay, now I'm
That's
really
top
curious
five.
what is number, like, 5.
Yeah,
This
me
is
too.
dude, like,
I
so
swear,
good, bro.
What?
I swear,
What?
Frisco's number 9?
Okay, I kind of messed up with this.
I wanna
I-
hear.
I-
I want to hear. I want to hear. Why?
We don't condone drinking, but when you're doing a PowerPoint, don't drink. Or else you'll get Frisco's at number 9.
I agree.
The fuck?
I agree. Don't be staying up till 1 in the morning working on presentations like this
Yeah.
because you'll go cross-eyed and you're not thinking twice. But I put for sure. I knew Chico's gonna be my number 10 going into this thing. From here on out, everything's fair game. I feel like everything's
It's not.
there's like more criteria that needs to level. But Frisco's, same thing. Culture, always a good vibe there. Small local.
Great service.
It's only open a couple months out of the year, majority of the year. But
What?
it closes throughout the summer.
Yeah,
they
they
take a
close
family
for like
vacation.
Oh,
they close for
that's
like
true.
3 months.
3.5 months.
No.
During the summer. During the months
I
where
don't know
you're
about
free.
months.
and
I
you're
might have to Google
No,
this.
this is true, bro.
No,
This
they're
is
done
100%
from like
true.
June to late August or something.
Yes.
They go on vacation.
Which for
It
me,
literally says we're on vacation on the
Yeah.
front door.
Yeah.
which for me is the best time to go out, and that's you're with your
Yeah.
family, everyone's off,
You're losing business.
and then you're like, Frisco sounds so good right now. It builds the demand, builds the hype, and it is good food.
But
The
I feel
burgers
like
in
it's a
there.
waste still. I feel like it's a waste.
You still think it
Of
belongs in
them.
a night?
Yeah, I feel like no. I feel like it's a waste that they.
Go on
Close.
vacation.
I don't know. From a business perspective, they create demand. So come August,
Absolutely
everyone's like,
not.
everyone goes.
So
That
who,
was
who
the-
agrees with Andy that this should be number 9?
I disagree.
No, I
Strongly
disagree
disagree.
I
Yeah,
disagree too.
Back when.
Higher?
Disagree.
Higher?
So,
Y'all ain't gonna like
Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind, so I don't know.
what?
It didn't cross
Where's,
my
okay,
mind.
I want to know real quick. For the pod, 915, the vibe from 915. What's your favorite fucking burger place, real quick? So, I want to know.
burgers.
Vegetarian.
Yeah, 'cause
burgers.
I can get
honestly-
into that if you guys want. 'cause-
No, yeah, no, that's what the whole. This is content, bro.
Okay, so
These
I know
are
this is
fighting
not
words.
part of the podcast, but if you're asking me personally,
Yes.
there's this place called Super Tortas, I believe, but it's a little cart, and it's in the Northeast, and those are like the best fucking burgers.
I will say those little stands, fire.
I'm sorry,
Fire.
man.
Oh well, next time we do.
And
a
I'm,
top 10,
there's a
I'll be-
reason.
I'm
There's a
gonna
reason
be
for it.
so
It tastes
fucking-
exactly like a burger from Juarez, but it's not like that gross like
Oh.
jamon with weenie type. It's like a normal
Jamon.
cheeseburger. You know, like no one
Like
likes that.
what?
Jamon.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel personally attacked right now because like
I will say.
throughout middle school and elementary, every time I had a birthday, I had it at Frisco's.
Yeah, well, going to Eastern
Wow,
Middle,
really?
we walked there.
I've been
never
for
had
like
a birthday at
6 years,
Frisco's.
bro.
I will say
For
this.
6 years.
Me and my friends' best memories, like in middle school, was at Frisco Burger.
I remember even to go pick up my brother, and they're all there. They're all just in a
Like
big old
20 of
table.
us
Chairs
at a
are so
table.
cool.
It's a cool vibe,
Yeah,
and,
it's
and the
really
food
cool.
is really good. So
Shout out to
The
Frisco.
atmosphere.
Shout out to
Shout out to
whoever doesn't have their phone on
Speaking
Saturday.
Yeah, who was that?
Yeah,
I mean,
Party fell.
Party foul.
no.
Anyways, Frisco's. Okay, could have gone higher. I agree now. Put a little asterisk on there. Move it up.
If you do go to Frisco's and you've never been, try the green salsa. You have to put that shit on everything.
Oh, you have to.
Dude, that
You
is.
have to.
And actually, speaking of Chicos, they have their own version of Chicos. Have you ever had
Oh,
the?
Yeah, they're
Yes,
called
dude.
Frisco sticks.
Frisco
Frisco
sticks.
sticks.
They're
The
fine.
Yes.
Frisco's
They're
Oh,
fine.
I need to go try it.
They're better than Chico's?
I mean, yeah.
So my dad,
Is it
he
better?
goes.
Yeah.
My dad loves the burgers. Gets a burger, but he
Yes.
always, no matter how full or hungry
You
he
have
is,
to.
gets Frisco sticks on the side.
You have
He
to, bro.
has to.
Yeah.
No,
I
it-
already knew.
it's a must. It's a
Yeah.
must. So shout out to Frisco's. I love the food from there. This is the part of the podcast where we argue, and it should probably go higher. I agree now. The port. It should
Now
go
you
higher.
understand. Now you're starting to think back to those memories where you're like, ah, just a damn good burger.
Yeah, I'm like, my mouth is watering because I haven't eaten dinner.
I know.
So-
Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like the
So
next
good.
time I go to Frisco's, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy cold, Coca-Cola. Bite into my first bite. I'm
Oh, and
gonna,
it's the
like,
same
the glass
lady
one,
that
the tall
caters
glass
to you
one.
too. She's so nice. The lady that's at the
yes,
cafe too.
dude. And then I'm gonna bite into it and I'm gonna be like, "Fuck, Andy, this is a number 9."
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the L. I say after we're done
So
with
we
this
all
podcast,
disagree
we should all
with
pick
shit.
a place from here and just go eat. 'cause
All right.
I'm
Before
hungry.
we take a
hungry.
break, we have about 5 to 10 minutes before we take a break. Do one more.
Yeah,
let's
do
go
one more.
Let's do one more, and then we'll go ahead and take a break.
Can I get a drum roll?
I agree.
No!
Hudson's is so good.
Oh my god!
I agree. It's so bomb. The
It's
milkshake.
so
At
good.
$8?
It's so good.
It's gotta be higher up. It's gotta be higher
It's so
up.
good.
Andy, what's wrong with you? Yo,
Are
what's
you
gonna be-
serious?
What's
Dude,
gonna be your
okay.
top
Oh,
three?
Yeah, I gotta know what
Hudson's.
number.
Honestly,
Hudson's.
What's gonna be your
I feel
top
like we should
three?
go
I
on
wanna
commercial
know.
break right now.
No. Let's talk about this. How much time do we
Break
have?
now.
I need to go live on here.
We got 7
No,
minutes.
I need to.
No. We're doing okay. Hudson's. The only reason it became right above Frisco's is because it kind of gives me the same vibe of like style of restaurant.
Hudson's
like,
Okay.
is by far a mile.
I
superior.
get
Superior.
it, like vibe, kind of the same, but it's not the same. Like as far as like food quality, I think so.
Food quality's good.
It's
Shakes,
so good.
fire.
Shakes are fire.
Sporting events. If you guys have never gone on like a football Sunday,
I'm done.
fire.
I'm fucking done.
Dude, these aren't bad because it's lower 10. These are my top 10 best places
Okay.
out of entire El Paso.
So-
Okay.
So-
I could have picked a lot worse for 8.
All right, no, okay. So I'm seeing
Maybe
someone.
more
Okay.
Maybe he knows some place to
I know. I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
I'll give you a
I'm
chance,
building-
bro.
Honestly, this one aggravated me because so I'm seeing someone right now, and the thing that we have while we're dating.
Get a close up of me swallowing her.
No,
Eerie music.
Fucking let me talk, motherfuckers. I'm sorry, you're gonna have a fuckload of editing
at
by
this
that.
moment.
This is done, bro.
I knew
So the thing is, we try to make it to where like we always go to a place that no one else, that the other hasn't been to. I have never been to Hudson's. That's one of her favorite places. And our thing is, we ran into you guys there.
Yeah, you ran into us.
Yeah.
You didn't even introduce us to the girl.
It was
Drama,
no fun at the time, but it's okay.
Anyway,
So the thing that we like to do is rate it after. We also rate atmosphere, food.
Right.
I gave fucking Hudson's a 5 out of 10, bro.
what?
Dude, you're gonna serve me wings with like Frank's Red Hot. I want something like homemade, authentic. No, I could throw Frank's Red Hot on my own thing. But and as far as the quality of the food, did not like it.
No.
Did not like it whatsoever. Atmosphere though, 9 out of 10.
We're gonna continue this. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
And we're back.
All right,
So
so
water all of a sudden.
just to continue this real quick, I didn't think twice about half the stuff. To be quite honest with you, I just kind of went through it, and I was like, these are all really good. Yeah, I will
see
have to
that.
readjust. Maybe we'll do a little post on Instagram of the adjusted top 10 of
Yeah.
what's going on.
And
So
these,
Maybe at the end we might give our own top, at least top one or two.
top two.
Top
Top two, but each individual.
Yeah,
Like,
we can
we'll
do
go
that.
like eight
Individual.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little flustered with these fucking.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey.
Cheers, bro.
So what I will say is, I had another theme that I wanted to stick to, and I switched it like super last second. So when you guys do yours, hopefully it's a little easier for you. But man, I was like stressing.
well,
I was like,
you took like the biggest one, honestly, in my opinion.
there's definitely more. I'm telling you, there's a lot more.
No, there's a lot
You
more.
took a really good one though.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready?
Let's go.
Wait, are we
Drum
finishing?
roll.
Were we finishing with that? That was it. That's all we're gonna talk about Hudson's.
Yeah.
That's
We
all.
give
That's
them
all it
shit.
needs to be said.
It'll come back up there.
Other than that, Hudson should be like
Yeah.
top 5. But
Great atmosphere though. I will
Great
say
atmosphere.
that.
Great place. Probably should be higher up. I
Eat at home.
drum roll, please.
do not eat at home. It's great food. Crave.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. I can live
Crave
with that.
kitchen.
That's a local thing.
It is. I looked it up. So there is a
Pretty
crave.
good.
There is a
That's not-
crave
That's not.
kitchen. Like another like chain. This specific one is an El Paso one.
Paso owned.
Wow.
Paso owners. Yeah, started in El
Paso
Paso.
owner.
So I think it's just craving. There's another crave from my research.
Shout out to
but
Wait, what do
Crave.
you mean?
So there's
it's spelled with a K.
there's another company called Crave.
It says Crave Kitchen,
Restaurant
not
business.
just Crave.
It's just not from El Paso. It's
Oh.
It says craving you.
Yeah, I think it's.
Is
I think there
there
is a
different-
specific.
It's a different restaurant.
It has like the asterisk on the like E, you know.
No, I'm saying it's a restaurant like different in general.
Crave.
Nice.
I was like, yeah, it's slightly different. I could be wrong, so another asterisk on that. But when I looked it up to
It's
double
just
check.
locally owned, like.
I
It
think
has
it's
El
it's
Paso.
its own like El
Number
Paso
7?
exclusive. It's just there's another Crave restaurant chain somewhere else, and it's not the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's what I was asking. If it was
I've actually never been to Crave.
Oh.
the tomato basil soup is so
Dude,
good.
it's so
Don't
good.
give me that.
It's
Don't give
so
me that.
good.
And the
you
chicken
just
nuggets.
rated Hudson's a
Hudson's
5
a-
out of 10 for food, and
At
you've never
number
been to Crave.
8. At
That
number
is
8.
true. That is true.
No.
Oh.
Yes, the number 8 is yes. Okay, but
Alright.
what I wanted to get at with this is, it's semi fancy, so you can be you can dress up for an occasion. You can keep it casual. At the fountains, they have a nice outdoor area.
Yep.
Inside is super dope. They have like a healthy like vibe to it. So if you're into that type of stuff, like sweet
Got some
potato
good
fries,
drink.
That's
Good
what
drink
I've heard.
menu.
drink menu is super
It's
good
not-
too.
They have like
Necessarily
bottomless
healthy.
Bro,
water.
they're,
Well, like-
they're coconut tea, bro.
No, I've heard that like they go for.
So like I like
No,
the
they
sweet
have tomato
potatoes.
basil
snacks.
soup. They have the chilaquiles verdes, and the
True.
one that's not healthy. They have waffles and
I didn't say
chicken.
it was just healthy. I said they
Oh.
have like a mixture. Of
I was like-
I wouldn't throw an all healthy place in there. To be quite honest with you, that's just me though, because I don't go eat just healthy. But
I will say though, the chicken waffles.
yeah, notorious,
Fire.
notorious,
Fire.
notorious. For me, it was the sweet potato fries. I'll never touch another version of fry, but there. And they have a marshmallow sauce that you dip it in.
That one's really
It's
good.
so good.
Yeah, it's like
Fire.
cinnamon with like whipped cream or something.
Shout out to
So-
marshmallows.
I'm not a fan.
Gotta try it.
I like
I
sweet
don't like, yeah, I
potato,
don't
bro.
like sweet potatoes.
No?
Not a
Aren't you-
fan.
Aren't you a gym guy?
Have you ever tried the?
I am.
Have you ever
That's not
tried
sweet
the
potato.
Crave?
You like
soup?
sweet potatoes? I was just saying
No.
sweet potatoes are good, not because of the gym.
I
I was like, what does the gym have to do with
I
sweet
like
potatoes?
food.
Sweet.
I just
put,
like-
I
I
like.
put, I put sweet potatoes in the category of like the sweet tamales.
Trash.
I never had sweet
Whoa,
potatoes.
Trash.
dude,
Wow.
get out of here, dude.
Trash.
Sweet tamales are fire. Alright,
Not a
bro.
fan,
So
bro.
fire. And there's so many different ones. Like if you go like deeper into Mexico, there's like the guayaba tamales, pineapple. There's all kinds of tamales, bro. Alright, next one.
Tangent,
Go off.
Tangent,
Go off.
tangent.
Let me just pass
Shout
you
out
this
to
real
Marcus.
quick. Yeah, so Crave. I hope I'm right. That is El Paso local, but we'll go on from there.
It's not
Number
so
6?
good.
Alright, number 6.
Track
Ooh,
one.
track one.
Didn't make the top 5
It
though.
would be
I
like
don't know.
5 for me. So,
So,
Yeah,
I'm okay
it's
with this one.
definitely. I cannot wait. I
It might be
cannot
5,
wait for
it
these
might
top
be
I
5.
thought it was
I
gonna
didn't
be-
know. I didn't know his one, so I'm not even.
You already know my what?
Yeah, I
definitely
Hudson,
don't know number
Hudson
one.
should have been above this one though.
Hudson should have been
Yeah,
above
it
this
should
one.
maybe
I
like
agree.
flipped. You know, maybe like flipped.
It does have more variety. When you go, you just go for wings here.
Yeah,
Hudson,
you
you
just
go
go-
for more.
It's a
Exactly.
cool scenery too. Aren't you in a train?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
I
in
was about to say,
train
there's
cars.
history
You're in
on
train
it.
cars.
Yeah.
So I actually looked it up. There is a small history like paragraph on their website about
Mhm.
like where they came to be and where they started, and it's not just like 1990s. Like it's a lot longer than that from where the concept.
Wings did not exist that
Nah.
long.
Trains have been there longer.
True.
The
No.
double dip concept was
I know.
discovered in
No,
the
started
90s.
like in 2000. What are you talking about?
For me, it was about the double dip wings, to be honest.
And if you ever go to
To be
track
honest.
1, you have to get the double dip wings, bro.
Yo,
For sure.
they need more locations, to be honest. I keep saying to be honest. They need more locations.
So
They need more.
track 1 is that one that you like always forget because if you think because I
Don't
love
forget it.
wings. No. Well,
Yo, you're gonna have like strikes on you?
I know.
Or just cutting people off,
I
bro?
know.
I can't wait till it's your top 10.
Bro.
we might do the top 10 knockouts on the.
Starting with the mink.
Different angles is like beat up every time.
Sorry,
Is that your
He's gonna be that Woodley meme.
that Woodley where he's just snubbed on there?
So my favorite food is wings, but obviously you guys know I love the Shack. You know, you think of Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings, etc., etc. But you think about the best wings probably in El Paso that I can think of. Going back to it, track 1, bro. Those double dip wings are I can't think of better ones, honestly.
It's OG. It's
Yeah.
definitely gotta be up there. So if we ever do like a wing food review, it's gotta be one of the
Yeah,
places.
it's
on there.
definitely top 5 for me.
Definitely has to be.
3,
Top 5 for you?
2.
Well, it's my number 6. So we're gonna go.
I know his number 1.
I think I did this
I know
opposite.
his number
You
1.
don't know my number 1
I
because I
do.
switched it last second.
Check this out. If y'all didn't know, Andy's my brother, so
No way.
I
know.
I know his number 1.
That's why we put them on opposite ends of the couch.
I know you don't know my
So-
number 1 because I
We
switched
should
it.
switch one of these
super
episodes and
last
be like,
second.
what the heck?
Bro, honestly, I love this fucking topic. It's like
It's fine.
the way you did it, bro. I loved it.
Yeah, good
I'm-
concept, right? Good concept.
I'm like heated. Yeah, and intrigued
I'm
at the same
pissed,
time.
But it's good.
Yeah, I'm so happy at the same time.
But this is Andy's top 10.
It is my
not
top
mine,
10. Yeah.
not Phil's, not
No
Danny,
one
not
else's.
Angel's,
So-
not yours.
When I see the 30 comments of people hating on me, gotta take that.
It
out.
is
Take
what
that
it
out. It
is.
is what it is. It is what it is. That's what the vibe is for. We figure it out.
Yeah,
On to the
I
next
know
one.
this
On to the next one.
Number 5.
All right, we're
Number
now at the top
5.
5. Now,
Alright.
again, I probably should have rethought some of these
I
and
see so much stress. bro. So much
reconsidered.
stress.
I've been stressing on them, but you know what? These are my top 5. I think also where we've hung out and had a good time, plus food. West Texas Chop House.
Ooh,
Okay.
That's a
That
local.
place is fire.
It is local.
I've never been.
No
That place
way.
is fire.
It is local.
Yo, that's legit.
So when I
then.
found that
You
out,
gotta go there, bro.
I
It's
thought it should have been a top 3,
Oh,
but
yeah, I fell with us.
but
it's expensive.
it's expensive.
Yeah.
So you go.
Hey, but honestly, it's worth the bill.
Wait. So
What do you get
let me
there?
let me explain. So for me,
A salad.
no. So West Texas
I'd be
Chop House.
dead.
They started, I believe, on Airway. Airway, and now they've opened up on George Dieter on their new location.
Yep.
Super nice. Obviously, it's expensive, so you have better occasions there. Like high class, I should say. Food is 100% worth it. 100% worth what you're paying for. Drinks, fire. I will say the menu's pretty limited, but I don't think you need more than what they offer. Steaks, amazing. The only thing is, the only reason it's 5 and not higher is just because of the price. You can't go there like whenever you're craving or
That's what
wanting.
you're basing 5 of them, the price?
For this one, I'm doing like overall. Yeah, environment's cool. Food is great.
Lots of variables.
Lots of variables. Yeah, that was just for me. Like you can't just like get up and go to like.
The air conditioning was off.
In his
Yeah.
in his algorithm, it's
It was
number
a little
5.
warm.
I don't like the
Wi-Fi was
suspenders.
exquisite.
I don't like the suspenders.
Nah, West Texas is legit. I didn't know that was just an El Paso thing, though.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know that.
That
Yeah,
shit is good.
I think they probably open up another
if
one.
it says
anything.
West Texas, I doubt it's gonna be like any fucking
Anywhere
like,
but West
Midland.
Texas.
That's true.
Lubbock.
So,
Makes sense.
to
Yeah,
verify
yeah.
that it is, it's called West Texas Chop House.
Van Horn.
West California Chop.
If you guys haven't been, I definitely recommend. Take your girl, take your
Southern
boy,
California Chop House.
Take your local.
take your spouse, take your family. Go have your birthday there. Take advantage because
Take
it's a really
your
good
side
place.
chick.
I highly recommend.
Very good.
Take your side chick. For real, take
Sure,
your side
sure.
chick. Yeah.
And then
Actually,
split
You
the
have
bill.
one?
She doesn't deserve top 5.
And then split the bill. All right.
I'll drink to that, Andy.
All right. Top 5. Ready?
I'm gonna spit out my water, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
All right. This is where it gets. This is where it gets like iffy because
This
I
is
feel
this is
like
where we
box,
might fight
this is
each
where we
other. And,
box.
this is
like,
where we might have to actually take a cut where we actually argue behind the scenes. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
I'm happy with
I
that.
agree.
Interesting.
I like that.
Back to the culture aspect of like Chico's Tacos. It's gotta be in the list, and there's no way it's less
How
than.
come you put that over Chico's, though?
No,
No.
way
Yes,
over
of
Chico.
course,
Yes,
of course.
Hey,
Way over.
Have you seen the
Maybe I
line
was
to
gonna
get
say
into
the same
Ellen
thing,
J's
honestly.
sometimes?
Yeah,
On a
so that's-
Sunday,
that's
especially?
good
That's
food.
true. Maybe I only
I
had
just
it
have
like
to say,
once.
Sunday morning with your mole enchiladas.
Dude, Sundays are notorious. Then you go for a Sunday cruise after that? Oh, dude.
In your
Memories. Memories.
I
My mom picked up in like in a Corolla or something. I don't know. Like,
I'll
no,
take my Prius.
Ellen J's, bro.
Vice versa.
The tacos, the mole, the environment, location, and everything. It's Central El Paso.
It's a cool scenery too.
I also tried to get locations because El Paso's not just east side for us. There's more to it. So.
Yeah, I think we favor towards the east side, but we'll be.
I tried.
Yeah,
I tried to split it up, and Ellen J's is definitely up
We'll
there.
go Central.
Has to be up there.
Ellen J's. Yeah.
Pretty good. This is one that appeals to everyone, like the older crowd and
It's
the
so
younger,
good,
because-
bro.
Yeah,
If
that's good.
you-
And this is one. This
top
is
10,
one.
like Mexican restaurants here in El Paso for sure.
So kind of touching back to your
'Cause I'm a
original
chicken kinda
point
guy.
that you brought up. This is one that when people say, "Hey, I'm visiting in from out of town," or is a place you recommend, you definitely say Ellen J's.
Ellen J's.
100%.
You don't say Hudson's.
Yeah, you do.
I think you
Yeah,
do.
I'll say
That's
Hudson's
good.
before Ellen J's. I'll tell you that much.
I've been to Hudson's more than Ellen J's. I will say
Shout
that.
out
I
to
will say
Ellen
that.
J's.
Yeah. But Ellen J's,
It's a
I
must.
probably would have moved it up to top 3, but
It's
kept
a
it at
must.
4.
I cannot wait
Okay.
for these top
Alright,
3.
next
I'm ready
one.
for
Wait,
number
how are we
three,
doing
bro.
on time?
I'm ready
bro?
for number 3 here. No,
Yeah,
yeah,
go
bro.
straight. All right, so Ellen J's top
Accept it.
4. It's a must be. If you haven't been there, I don't know if you can say you're from El Paso, but just go. Get your
Should we
experience.
or
in.
should we take a break and do like a top 3?
Yeah.
Save the top 3 for it. For one.
Be right back.
Let's do a
Screw
recap.
it.
We can do a recap. So we had what? Chico's Tacos at 10. Then we had Frisco's at 9.
You know what? I'm
Hudson's
confident about where
at
I'm at right
8.
now. You know what?
Hudson's at 8.
I feel like those should have been in the top 5.
I don't like
Oh.
Hudson's down there. I like Hudson's higher up. It should-
Higher as in lower?
No, it should have been higher up. Or
Like a lower number.
Higher as in
yes,
lower
yes.
number.
Lower
Yeah.
number,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. What was
I
that?
hate this guy, bro.
God.
He knew what you meant. He was just trying to
I know. I was-
stir the pot.
Yeah, like,
Stir the
yes,
pot.
yes.
That's what we want on this podcast.
Yes, we
That's
do.
what
We want.
confused.
All right, you know what? Break.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, we're back. Let's do it. Quick recap because we did cut off on the recap.
Danny
We can definitely say Hudson's up. Frisco's slightly up.
Yeah.
Higher on the
Like
scale.
at least 2.
Yeah.
Hudson's definitely higher.
Well, he could have just said what was 6, 5.
I don't even
well,
remember my
6
own
and
list,
5.
to be quite honest with you.
Let's go back to it.
I don't think I can go back.
Never mind, don't go.
Yeah, I don't want
I
to
thought-
spoil it.
Don't mess it
Spoil
up.
Oh, it was the West Texas was at 5.
I think West Texas was a good spot right there.
Yeah,
in
in
the
the
middle.
middle spot.
Yeah, in the middle.
All right, well, be
Oh,
ready to
I'm
be
gonna
disappointed
say-
because I'm moving on to number 3.
Kind of scared, guys.
Drum roll, please.
I need a little bit more hype. I'm not going to click until we get some more hype in here. We need some vibes in here, boys. We need some vibes in here.
Drum roll, please.
3, 2. Oh, wait, that's the title. 3.
Oh my god.
Steve-O! Shout out to
Steve-O.
Steve.
I had a tie.
Man.
Okay.
I had a tie, and let me explain.
And Sancho.
And let me explain.
Yes, yeah, he has to.
Let me explain. It's a tie because they're both amazing food and same owner. So I think it fit perfect for a tie.
Steve-O's is very good.
S-
too. I
Speaking,
think Steve-O's
speaking
very
of the
good.
one the person I'm dating right now, I took her to Sancho's and they gave me a Steve-O's menu. I wanted tacos from
You didn't
Sancho's.
sit at Sancho's.
I know. No, it was
I think you walked
definitely
through the wrong
Sancho's.
door.
It was definitely Sancho's.
Comment
but
below
I
if you've
will
ever been
say,
to a restaurant that they gave you the wrong menu.
bro,
Bro, it
the
was actually
tacos,
it was-
tacos are a little like gourmet-y, but they're really good. I actually really like.
So-
it would be up my top 5.
Real quick, I picked. It was more Sancho's first because of the al pastor tacos.
Yes.
Fire.
Thank you for saying that.
Fire. You cannot
course.
deny those
The what?
al pastor tacos. I probably said them wrong too. He's like never had them. I already know. Drinks are cool. Environment's chill. Steve-O's on the other hand, the burgers, freaking fire. I'm a burger guy. I love Steve-O's, bro. Steve-O's is good. I can have that any day of the week.
Never
it
been.
has to be top.
I agree on top 3 for sure.
Yeah, definitely has to be a top 3.
I have to chop something in there though, cause when I went to Sancho's, bro, they didn't even have the kitchen in the back. You literally order from Steve-O's and they bring it into Sancho's.
Yeah.
So if as far as like food wise, yeah, it's all Steve-O's.
Did it change?
Yeah, dude. Like I went into like
so
2
they don't
weeks
have that
ago.
pastor tacos anymore?
No, they do. Everything's still the same, bro. Cause like they gave me like you go
Oh,
to
dude, I
Sancho's.
got two.
You don't remember the text I sent y'all? I was like, bro, I wanted tacos
but
from Sancho's, not Steve-O's.
Even from the couple, we went like a couple months ago when I came back into town. They were still bringing the food from Steve-O's kitchen back this way, but they have more room over there.
Yeah,
I just assumed
I
that,
just
I
don't
don't
think
know.
there's a kitchen behind Sancho's. It's
Either
like
used to
more.
be.
It's actually a really nice atmosphere, bro. It's like kind of like
It's
a
chill.
Spanish, like
Who cares?
kind of like
It's good.
Mexican vibe.
It's super good.
No, it's
I-
really good.
I've
But-
been to Sancho's for sure. I love it. I love the al pastor tacos, and I think they even have like al pastor nachos, which are freaking amazing.
Yeah,
So-
but like now,
Yeah.
now
Especially
they'll
you're
deadass
buzzing.
just give you a Steve-O's
Yeah.
menu.
Yeah, you're
Even if
buzzing
you're
and you're
sober,
eating
bro.
those nachos.
So I think Matt
Even
just
if you're
had a
sober.
I think Matt
It's
just had a
just
bad
facts,
experience,
bro.
but like my girlfriend and I went to the Stevo's on Lee Trevino. That's where I went for the first time when it was over there close to like Pelicano area.
Yeah.
So good, bro. I remember we ordered and I ate the burger and she turned around. She's like, "No way, you just finished your food." And I was like, "Done." Didn't even offer you some. Don't even care. It
Don't
was
even
so
care.
Good. So good. I normally offer you food. We split half and half. Nope, gone.
You're beat.
Vacuumed,
You're
gone,
beat.
bro. Yeah.
I didn't have a bad experience. I loved my experience. I honestly thought Sancho's was its own thing, and
Oh,
I
you're
thought
making me hungry,
Steve-O's
bro.
was its own thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Good advertisement for some food here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, which one are we going to, bro?
So yeah, I had to tie it at a top three. I was gonna put both of them, but not separate. I figured it had to be both.
Yeah, it has to be both.
Has
It's
to be
technically the same thing.
True.
So
Yeah.
shout out to that owner.
Shout out to Steve.
Shout out
Yeah.
to
Shout
Sancho's
out
and
to
Steve-O's.
Dude's killing it.
Mr.
Steve Sancho.
Mr. Steve Sancho.
Yeah, just go by
Pretty
Steve.
dope name though. All right.
Alright, next one.
Yeah.
For once, bro, I agree with you.
Number two.
Number 2.
El
Oh,
Cometa. Yes, sir.
El Cometa.
I agree. I love El Cometa.
Yes.
I almost tied this with my number one. Almost.
Oh.
Like, but you can't tie number one. You just can't. That's not a top 10.
Come on,
can't
you
tie
guys don't know
number
his number one. Let's be real.
one. You guys don't know my number one. This is gonna be hilarious. This is gonna be such a letdown. It's gonna be such a letdown.
No, it has to be El Paso.
Yeah.
Speaking of El Cometa, shout out to Phil on Wednesday. Phil came over. Did you?
Look,
No.
even though El Cometa is not necessarily
That was
El
just-
Paso,
that
He
was
was just
starving.
being
it is
generous.
like a very regional thing because it comes originally from Juarez, so I'm just gonna count it in here.
No.
Either way.
So if you would have let me
Oh,
on that part, when I was looking it up, it did start from Juarez. So it is like how you said regional. I wouldn't even say franchise, but a chain of some sorts coming into El Paso. It's just I still count Juarez.
yeah,
as
it's
part
still
of
the
it.
same.
Like,
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
culture's
saying. It's still the
there.
same.
It's right
And
there, bro.
When you're drunk at like 2 a.m, perfect place to go.
It stays up to like 4 in the
I
morning.
go right
think.
now.
I think I'd go right now too. Yeah, I'd go for dinner. I'd go for a 2 a.m. run.
If you do, if you've never been and you do go on a weekend, just know it's gonna be packed as fuck. Like after 11 o'clock at night.
But
till,
I
like,
will say
2
this:
in the morning,
a West
gonna be
Texas,
packed.
a West Texas chop house like busy is different from like an El Cometa busy because like you're going and everyone's coming from like some sort of event or party. So like that vibe, that culture is there. You go to West Texas chop house, everyone, or like a busy restaurant, I should say. Like you're waiting in line, everyone's frustrated because it's a long wait, right? That's just big restaurant.
Or you're just
What-
always drunk every time we go to
Yeah, we've been.
El
But it's
Cometa, there's
funny.
rowdy people.
There might be
fights. There might be people yelling.
So what you're saying
tripping.
is, it's a good time.
It's a good time.
It's a great time.
people playing obnoxious loud music. In
I
the parking lot.
personally get the al pastor again, tacos.
Dude, their flautas are. Thank you, Phil.
Okay.
Thank you, Phil.
All
Their
right.
flautas are so good.
Yeah, food there is amazing.
Shout out to Phil.
The workers there, honestly, I've always had a great time with the workers. How they go and serve you, especially when you're drunk and you're like, man, like you're debating like
They're
your whole
like,
night,
"Hear
like
me
I shouldn't
home."
be here, and they're like, would you
Hear
like some
me.
sides, the toppings and everything?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
fire.
mom, the complete opposite. Okay, so this is your top 2. Which El Cometa?
You have to add that.
Which El Cometa location would you recommend the best?
Oh, that's a good one.
So I feel like I shouldn't pick because I always go to the one on closer to McRae. What is it on? Is it Viscount? Viscount.
Viscount. Because if you're going like Cincy, west side, obviously you're gonna go to the one on Mesa.
Yeah.
Then they have one near Malwood now. Now.
There's
And
one
Zaragoza.
everywhere, bro. There's a
Zaragoza.
bunch. There's one like on Montwood. There's one
Pebble
on.
Hills
yeah.
and
My
South
my favorite's gonna be the one on the west side.
That's the one.
More
I go to.
memories. Right?
Zaragoza.
Yeah, because it's closer to where you're probably partying and all that. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I just always try to push it to like Viscount and then like
Yes,
Yeah.
that I vote. That's the best one.
Yeah.
yeah, Viscount. I've always had a good time there.
I definitely love El Cometa just because it's pretty like natural food. It's not like fast food. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. It's not freaking fast food.
Process.
It's not processed. It's like a real cooked, steak.
Which is why I think it's just great food. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, certain fast food places, I would even throw like on the top 10 like a general foods
Yeah.
list. But when you're talking about like genuine and a good time and open late,
And it
Alphabet.
tastes
You
like
know-
Juanitos tacos. Oh,
Not
yeah.
even
I
that.
mean,
bro.
it's always either that or Whataburger, bro.
I also think it's like reasonably priced, bro. Because if you go back to like number 3, Sancho's is stupid good, but like you're paying like $12 for 3 tacos, versus $6-7 for what 7-8
It's like
tacos. Like
$9.
it depends on how much
Mini
tortillas that they give you.
Yeah,
$9.
they load you up
Yeah,
with
is it
everything.
$9?
though.
It's
They
like
load
$9.
you up.
Is it $9?
It's like $9.
But even then, 9
Even
still
then,
better
it's
than
like
12.
$9. Okay.
Yeah, I was still
It's
hungry
worth-
at Sancho's.
for the amount that they give you.
So you see, if you have the ability to like forget about the money aspect, then this list would probably be different. But for me, where sometimes money does come into play, I kind of use that as like part of the criteria. But this place is like, it's affordable and
We're leaving that in.
it's affordable and you can have a good time there, and you can kind of, you don't have to be like super formal there. You also can just be comfortable. That's kind of why I picked number 2.
I said before number 1. Quick recap of everything. Or are we just gonna go for number 1?
We'll do a
Let's go
recap
for
after.
everyone.
We'll do a
Yeah,
recap
I'd say
after
recap
because
after.
I'll give you guys a chance based on what I have. To be honest.
Just every TV.
So next one.
Every TV show I've ever seen, they do a recap, and I'm like, I am number 1.
Nah.
Your votes have came in. I'll go fuck myself. Go ahead. Number 1.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay. I don't know. If
So- All right. Number 1. It's number 1, boys. It's number 1. I feel like we're not hyping
Okay,
up.
let's try
It's
it.
number 1. Make you guys to be hyped. Make you guys to be hyped.
Dice
Two.
sauce.
1. Oh shit! Wait. Oh. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see
I
that.
did see that.
You didn't see it.
I did. I
didn't see
saw
anything.
it 100%.
I saw that.
Y'all ever?
That's not an El Paso thing, is it? Hold on, I want to know the
It's
reason.
Number
done
1.
by this.
There we
Union
go.
Okay.
Ah, okay. That was
Alright.
funny. That was
Alright.
funny. All right, that was funny.
Let me explain.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick for the viewers that didn't get to see it and you saw
Yeah.
me just react. I think my body did a screenshot. Did you see me? I freaking jumped all dumb. I picked number 1 as Union, but I threw in Whataburger. I threw in Whataburger because
Yes.
If you know Andy, he's Mr.
we
Whataburger,
need to be
bro.
sponsored by Whataburger. I need to be sponsored by Whataburger. First of all, I'm there like
True.
at least once a week.
We really
At
do,
least.
honestly. We really do eat there like at least once a week.
So yes, it was a joke for the
Who doesn't
viewers.
eat there at least once a week?
For the viewers, I threw in a quick little slideshow of Whataburger because that's gonna be my number 1, regardless of whatever food we're talking about.
Though.
But my number 1, I picked based on everything, Union Draft House.
It's so good.
Union.
honestly, that's a good
Wait,
number 1.
real quick, and then we'll delegate. We talked about money. They have deals every day on like pizza,
That's true.
wings, burgers.
When's the wings?
Wings, man.
Yeah.
Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays are like wings. Wednesdays like the $1 pizza. Tuesdays are $5 burgers. And so on and so forth. Tap House, I love trying different beers. So when you have those many options, super dope. Sporting events,
The place to
you
be.
go to be fights, football games,
The
basketball.
projector.
They have the projector. They have pool. They have what is it game? Shuffleboard, whatever it is. They have darts.
It's the
which-
first time I ever played darts with you.
yeah, and it was super fun. So you go hang out, it's fun. You go to try good food, it's fantastic. They just opened up a new one on the west side, so shout out to Union for opening their
Shout out
second.
to
Union.
Shout out to Union. Yeah, so I
I have
think
a quick little story whenever you're done.
yeah, I was just gonna say to wrap
We
up
all have
everything all together, I think it definitely hit overall everything, and you cannot deny the food is fantastic there.
For sure.
And that was
Speaking of
my-
wings, bro, their wings are
It's
fire.
gonna
I think
argue
God
with
is Jeremiah got
someone.
those the one
I was
time.
about to say, so let me tell that story.
Oh.
So, we went to the Union originally because I think it was like a Wednesday, right? We were going for like the $1 pizzas.
Yeah, we went for like
Yeah.
dollar pizza day.
So we were there for $1 Pizza Day, and I invited my brother over, and we were all roasting him because out of all of us getting pizzas for $1 Pizza Wednesdays,
He's the only one. Yeah.
he's the only one that decided to get wings. And we were all like, "What are you doing, man? Like, you're crazy." We're all making fun of him, talking trash.
Because they're kind of expensive.
yeah,
they're kind of expensive.
They're kind of
That
expensive.
place is expensive in general.
Little
Yeah.
did
It was
we
just
know,
funny because you go for $1 pizza night, he got wings. That was just
I know. Little did we know that these wings were so fire. They were so good.
Yeah.
And thankfully he was willing to like share his wings with all of us. We all tried one
We all
wing.
got one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we ended up ordering more.
And since then we always go back for the wings, not even for the pizza. So Union
Oh, that's not
Draft
true. I
House-
go back for the pizza.
Unless it's
You go for the-
Wednesday.
No, I go back for the
I
pizza.
don't know, dude.
I go for the wings.
The barbecue chicken pizza. Oh, it's so fire. You guys
We'll
Yeah.
have to try it.
gotta retry it. I
I
had my
think
birthday.
it-
We had our birthday there at Union Draft House. We literally
They
our
had
birthday
their birthday there. I think we'll post some pictures.
Y'all's birthdays close together?
Yeah, it was together at the union.
Oh,
Yeah.
remember when we invited him
It
and
was
he
a
didn't show up? You remember?
Whataburger.
Whoa. You
He
remember
had
that
a
text message?
Whataburger cake. So Whataburger
Pull up
sponsored
the,
him.
pull up the Waterburger.
I'm telling you.
please.
Oh, we had a Whataburger, my true number one, at my actual number one. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Whataburger should be up here, but it's just not local. One of these days when I'm a millionaire, I will buy a Whataburger franchise. I'll buy all of these here. I'm gonna own
Wow.
it. Just
This
go.
guy.
So,
You
next
heard it
Whataburger
first.
owner.
You
Whataburger?
heard it first.
What I'll partially own with whoever owns it.
I don't know
Whataburger,
that
like-
one is like this.
I don't
shaking in his boots.
No, I just want to. I don't want to be sponsored by Whataburger. I already spend thousands of dollars there. Might as well just give me some free food for a year. We'll be straight.
French fries or something.
Just give him some stocks.
Some stocks. Not even stocks. Just give me some free food.
My one story about Union, bro. I'm not gonna disagree with you. I think Union's definitely top 3.
Mhm.
I won't like argue that it isn't top 1, but I will say Union is one of those places where we went one time, and they did not bring my food at all. It was
Yeah.
like 2 hours that
One
they
bad
didn't bring my
experience.
food. But hold up here.
It was really
I was
good.
kind of upset about it. I was just kind of like, really, bro? Like they brought everybody. Remember when that girl just ordered half the tables? And either way, where I'm going with this is that 2 hours later, the manager comes out. He's just like, you know what? I'm gonna take care of this. You don't have to pay for anything. We'll bring you your food right out. They brought it right out, and the food was so good that I kind of forgot about like me even complaining about. That's how good Union was.
True.
Definitely, it was that good, bro. I was like kind of like, bro, you freaking guys.
And
Bro.
then-
And I eat it. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Alright.
True. That's why I took forever.
And they took care of you, bro. They helped
did.
take care of your bill at that
Yeah.
time. So
I didn't pay for
you
it.
can never deny customer service. Sometimes ruins a good restaurant for you. Sometimes, right? Like it wasn't even worth it. But
We appreciate the great customer service and the great food.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. You
And
said
the
you were gonna say
vibes.
something
And the
vibes.
vibes.
The vibes.
Most
I was just
one.
gonna say that it's expensive, bro. It's
It
very
is. It
expensive,
is a
but-
little pricey. So go on the days that they have specials, because like
Yeah,
what,
go on
the
the days
$5
they have
burgers.
specials.
$5 burgers? Yeah, take my money. But
dollar pizzas.
$15 1-pound wings. Go on a
How much,
Wednesday.
how much is actually 1 pound wings? Like,
It
how many wings
depends
come
though,
out?
Bro,
because if
'cause
you want
I-
good wings, you
6
probably
heavy duty wings? Like,
No, but
Yeah,
let's be
every
honest,
day.
dude. I've always wanted to be that guy that takes a whole ass scale.
oh my
Like,
god.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
honestly though, yeah.
This
sometimes
isn't a
it's
pound,
expensive,
bro.
you get, like, yeah.
Because
I'm gonna
last
take a scale. I'm gonna
dude,
take a scale.
last time I bought a
Whoa,
pound of wings, bro,
whoa.
there was at least 8.
I
bro.
got like
There was
4
at
or
least
5 wings,
8,
dude.
bro. So like, this is not a pound.
What I was gonna say for my number one, which I guess we could argue for all 10. I guess we could.
I was gonna say, if this is a pound, then I'm
so
not
sorry,
overweight.
Andy.
I'm so sorry, Andy, but
I
you're
am
making
not
us
overweight.
hungry.
I'm hungry.
We are hungry. But I was gonna say, in regards to the number one, and I guess it could apply to the rest of them, but for Union alone, I think it'd be so dope for us to have like a live podcast at the Union Draft House. That type of environment would be so
That
sick.
might be hard though, because it's kind of loud.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
a little loud.
but-
But the environment,
Maybe like a
that's
shotgun,
wild.
like,
We would
Check
take
it out.
care
We'd
of-
have to go AirPod mode.
AirPod
Oh,
mode, the
it's just
phone.
an
No, the
AirPod.
corner ones, the one with the
Shotgun
cords.
or the one with the little,
Yeah.
you know.
So what I'm trying to get is, I think that's a cool venue to do something like that. I think that'd be a good environment of what we would
You guys want to
do
sponsor
something
us?
like
Copy that, Andy.
that.
That's how it be.
Coming back to you, Angel, and you're like outside.
The weather out here is crazy.
Matt's at Sancho's.
Vibes are immaculate.
Matt's at Sancho's. I'm at the wrong restaurant. They gave me a Steve-O's menu.
Going back to Matt, he's like flirting with some girl.
oh.
No.
No, sorry. That's not what I meant.
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I just sometimes I don't even go for the food, just for the beer sometimes. I love to hit. It's so fire. So
Boo.
To me?
No,
Yeah,
Daniel.
It was a mistake.
It's alright.
alright. Real quick, I got a couple more slides for you
We're
guys.
raw here, bro. We're
And
raw.
then we'll hit a recap. I got a couple more slides for you.
Okay.
Wait, how are we doing on
Well,
time?
let's take a break and then.
Yeah, I say.
We're
Alright,
close.
take a break and then recap.
Yeah, I guess we'll do it. 3, 2. Little mini countdown.
3, 2, 1.
And we're back.
He hit the I was about to hit it. I was like, we're back.
Sorry.
Real quick.
We're back.
Number one, Union. So obviously, what I was trying to get back from before we started was there was a lot of honorable mentions. There's a lot of places that are locally owned that are just as good. It's just I couldn't find a way to put them in top 10. You guys would have gave me like a top 12. It would have been like 2 more or whatever. But
Let's see what's popping.
so I just threw a couple.
Oh my god.
I just threw a couple.
Let's see.
Should I read them out for the viewers?
Yeah,
Yes.
read them out.
Read 'em out, read 'em out.
Honorable mentions, guys.
Carlos and Mickey's, Angry Owl, Cabo Joe's, Geeky's restaurant, which I think should have been in there a little higher.
Nope.
Sunny Sushi, Wing King, Gilly's Taco Cantina, and I threw Anson 11 in there as well. You guys ever been to Anson 11?
so many
Oh,
that
I've never
I just hear a lot of
Honestly,
people talk about it.
Honestly, I do see where Andy was like struggling with because I forgot about all these places. And I
There's
forgot
still
they're all-
more. There's so much more.
I forgot they're El Paso owned too.
I don't know how Carlos
I kind
and
of, you
Mickey's
know,
isn't on
now that I see your honorable mentions,
I took it
list,
off last
I
second.
really like
Dude,
your.
I
honorable
don't-
list.
yeah,
I'm
that's
I
a
still
took,
good
off, I took off Carlos and Mickey's last second. That literally last second. I threw it in for Hudson's. I switched Hudson's.
I was about
Okay,
to say
yeah,
that,
I
bro.
would-
Hudson's can sponsor y'all. I don't want that sponsorship. I would replace Carlos and Mickey's
You
on
can
there.
sponsor me,
Yeah.
Hudson.
You can have it.
For when we have the
You can
podcast,
your-
when we have the podcast at Hudson's, Matt's not invited. You're
No.
not invited.
Oh.
I don't want to be
Hey, you're
there.
not invited, right, Hudson?
So yes,
You're
so
not
yes.
invited.
There was a lot of variables that go into like what could go in for a top 10. For me, it's look at the range of stuff here. I mean,
Angry Owl was
Sushi.
so good.
Angry Owl's fire. It's so good. Anson
Cabo
11 is
Joe's.
fancy. Cabo Joe's. How many weekends have we spent at Cabo Joe's?
Yeah.
But if we're talking about food,
Yeah.
food. Yeah, shout out to Devin. Food. It's more drinks and hangout than food because I haven't had that good of an experience. Food wise, that's not to say
That's
that
true,
it's gotten
honestly.
better.
Forgot we're talking about food.
Like shrimp tacos. The shrimp tacos there are fire for me. But if I'm gonna go get a burger, I'm probably gonna go to one of my top 10 places or tacos top 10 places. So there's more. I only
For
just put a
sure,
couple.
for sure, Cabo Joe's I like in the honorable mentions just because we've spent so much time at Cabo.
I've been there so much.
You know, it's a great environment. It's just a great bar.
How's
Sorry,
Wing King?
not really in the
Wing
food
King's
category, but it's a
Pretty
great bar.
good.
Wing King is
Yeah.
fire.
I probably would have put
Yeah.
Wing Kings on my top 10, honestly.
I would have been
Really?
at top
Never
10,
been.
but
Really?
yeah.
But like, look at the
Good
wing places I
hangout,
put.
good
Shack,
vibes,
what?
good wings.
Track
Union? You'd put it over.
I want to know how the Shack isn't on
I
there,
would put
bro.
it over.
Guys, as soon as this podcast is over, I'm fighting Andy.
So the Shack. I was on my way back from work today when I realized I didn't throw the Shack in on there. I don't know how the Shack's not on there.
So
So
it's okay.
that's definitely an asterisk. No, the Shack is up there.
I would put it
That's
up there.
The
Dude,
Shack
is that a
definitely
Paso
top 10.
locally owned?
So that's
It
the.
has to be.
I don't know if it is. I assume
No,
it is.
I'm pretty sure
Track
it
one
is.
was better.
Let's look it up real quick. Someone look it up. See if it is.
Track one
Hey,
was
Siri.
better. What was that other wing place that you said that was way better? That was up there.
Union.
The Union was way better. What are the
Yeah.
places?
The problem.
Honestly, I like his list. I'm not. The only one that I did not like
Let me
was
listen.
Sorry,
Chico's
Siri.
Tacos.
Chico's Tacos.
Yeah,
You didn't like it on there at all.
no. I would have replaced it with something else.
I probably could have, but
Sticking to El Paso.
speaking to El Paso,
Yeah.
you can't deny it has to be. on
Low
the
key
list.
though, the Shack's
Really?
wings
Yeah, I
are
don't
kind of
care.
falling off though. The
They're
Shack's
falling off?
wings
I
are
never-
falling off.
Really?
Falling off.
I love their fries.
It's
I love
falling off
everything.
in general.
Actually, I think it was just because like when they were at the
Local family
McRae,
Yeah.
when they were on the McRae, it was just like different. Like I don't know.
Right here, huh? Yeah.
So-
they were bomb. He's
I'm gonna
right.
hit you guys with a quick recap. Quick.
Hit
Yeah.
us.
The Shack is definitely got to be in there. I'd probably take off Chico's Tacos. You're right. Shack's got to be in there
All right, there you go.
because I love going there. Food is good. Right? Recently, it's been expensive because of the wing shortage that you were just talking
Oh yeah,
about.
there's a wing shortage in El Paso.
And he doesn't want to
Probably
fight
everywhere. I
Americans.
don't even know.
And I'm all. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll still fight.
Really?
The problem is I don't know why I didn't throw the Shack. I honestly thought it was a chain for a second.
Low key.
But we've just confirmed it's locally owned. They have the Slice, which is on McRae where the old Shack used to be.
Mhm.
That one's fire as well.
the slides.
Shack should definitely be on my top 10. That'd be like my only change and move Hudson's up. Those are my two changes of my top 10.
What about Frisco?
I think Frisco's where it is.
I'm not a
It's
huge
good
fan.
food, but it's only open a couple months out of the year. I
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
He's like, alright.
I think
I
what you meant to
understand.
say it's only closed a couple months out of the year. Because
Yes,
I've gone
sorry.
through it so many
yeah,
times.
I have
bro.
it flipped. You're right. I meant to say it like
Yeah. I
Honestly,
was
it's like
wondering-
closed from like I would say like 2 months for sure. I want to say it's like 2 months.
summer that
I think
it's
it's 3, bro.
No,
I
it can't be all summer, bro. Summers I used to go to I used to walk there,
No
bro.
way.
I'm pretty sure.
We were walking.
No, dude.
I think he's right. I think it's like a school. Like whenever kids go on summer break, I think they also go.
Yeah, literally, bro.
I think I remember that.
I've been going, bro. You know
pretty
what though?
much.
I don't like
So
seafood.
sorry.
I don't like seafood at all. But every person that I hear from that loves sushi, like they go to
Sunny's.
Sunny's.
Sunny's, bro.
Yo.
They go to Sunny's.
It
I didn't have a
is.
good experience there, but food was really good. Considering so.
It's in his honorable
Wait,
mentions.
what was it? What was your experience?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just bad service. I don't know.
True.
It just. I was just there. I walked in. I was like, come again. Like Sunny's has been talked about more. I just never went back.
Also, pho, dude. Viet on Zaragoza.
I should've thrown
so
some
good.
All in there.
Some
See,
pho,
I
bro.
have made
Pho?
so many enemies.
Zama, bro?
Pho.
What's fun?
Pho.
Same thing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Put a black
He doesn't
screen.
put a black screen on there.
I I threw one.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think I've made a bunch of enemies after this list, but
Yeah.
I don't give up.
One right here.
I don't give a fuck because I like my
Hey,
top
comment-
10.
Andy's the only one that censors himself.
Yeah.
Comment your top
Trying to make it
10.
easier for the
Comment if you
editor.
agree with Andy. Comment if you disagree.
Okay,
I probably disagree.
quick thing.
Report his
Yeah,
account.
you guys.
Which would be your number one, or one that he did not mention? Starting over here.
My number one is probably gonna be Union.
You
agree?
go. Yeah, he was gonna
I
agree.
would say Union.
I told you we didn't have guessed my number one.
Hang on.
What do you think my number one was? Truthfully.
Truthfully,
Yeah.
I kind of had a brain fart. I thought you'd pick Whataburger.
I told you, I was like, I can't.
Honestly, like I thought that like it's starting to pass. I don't know why.
Daniel, if you
Yeah,
throw
shit.
in the actual like slides, I literally have a Whataburger slide. where I
Yeah,
just have to, like,
yeah.
split it in there. So
We can
Yeah.
still throw it.
it
in
would have
there.
been Whataburger, but so you said Union.
Union.
Danny.
For me, I really I guess it's more like an honorable mention, but yeah, I already mentioned it right now. Viet, if you really like pho,
You're
like
saying for the number one, right?
Is
Number one, or
Number
or it
one
could be
spot.
something that's not even on there, and it's still your number one. But what would your number one be?
oh gosh,
Number one, bro.
I
Number
feel
one.
like I'm in the spot, but I mean,
Yeah, you are.
Come on. If it's
Never
your number
mind, bro.
one, you don't think twice about it. It's your number one.
gosh. I can't really think of anything right now.
Oh.
Not a number one, but
Number two.
I'll go with Union.
Or something that you agree
You know
from what
what?
he
I'll
listed.
go with Union as well, just because I know it sounds kind of lame, but I really like wings, and we've been there a couple times. I do definitely go there.
It's a vibe.
because of wings.
It's not a bad place. I'm not gonna disagree with you. I will disagree with the rest of the list, but not number one. I think that's
All right,
a
I'm
solid
okay with
number
that.
one.
I'm
That's a
pat
solid
on the back of
number
that one. I'll
one.
take
It's a
that.
solid number one.
We've been going back there because of the wings,
Yeah,
so
that's true.
that
Dude, I
definitely
like the
makes it.
pizza there too, though. Y'all are sleeping on the bread on the pizza, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't go there
We'll get
for
it next
pizza,
time.
but for
They're
$1,
just so good,
I'll
I
go there
can't
for
I
sleep.
pizza.
want to try it. I want to see what you're talking about because I don't remember this.
Number one or anything different?
My number one would be this little hole in the wall, little Mexican spot called. Well, I guess right now, La Pila.
La
No,
Pila?
that's
Oh,
pretty
La
good.
Pila.
That's my number
That's
one. Like
that's El Paso.
it's just I don't
Bro.
know.
Yes.
Is it? I'm pretty
It's
sure.
a little hole in the wall
What's
right next to
going
like
on?
Sleda High School, bro. It's that one, right?
No, yeah.
Right next to Sleda High School?
Yes.
No, like
Pila?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, there's probably a couple.
That's my favorite. It's
Oh.
so bomb, bro.
The one we used to go to by mom's work. Shout out to that. Yo, that place was fire.
So-
Yeah, I love that.
We used to
place,
walk
man.
there because my mom would be working and my dad worked like down the street
Really
as
good.
well.
I just love hole in the wall like Mexican spots.
That's
Yeah,
that's
they're
honestly
so-
probably
I slept
where
on
you'll
those.
get the best food.
I slept on those.
Right across
100%.
the street from that place that he's talking about, there's a restaurant called El Roble. I love that place. I think I've taken you there, you know?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I know it's
once.
funny. Why do we
I
call
don't
it
know.
hole in the walls?
I personally like
It's
hole in the walls.
easily,
bro.
like,
We'll
the
do a top
best
10
vibe.
hole in the walls next time for
Really?
Phil.
Nah.
Filler
Why is it
rolls.
called hole in the walls? I feel
'cause
like that
hole
sounds
in the walls.
bad.
they're
They're
The
just-
just-
hole in the wall means something that like you don't really spot. It's not like a big location. I think that's what it
I thought it meant it was just like it looks like trash, but it's
No,
actually
but
good.
so hole in the wall, from my perspective, is something that you'll easily miss. Something
Exactly.
small. Yeah,
A
something
hole in
that
the
you'll
wall.
easy. Yeah.
Because I will say, if someone were to say, "Oh, it's a hole in the wall," my first reaction is, "It's probably not a good place," but it's usually
there's
the most fire
cockroaches in it.
food. Oh, those are roach coaches, or what do they call them?
That's what I'm assuming. Like a hole in the wall, as in like they're
Like-
referring to the wall is just like
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
bite
Well,
into it.
a hole as in like you're not. It's not easily visible because there's a bunch of
Well,
things.
normally
there.
You'll look at the mural and forget about the little hole. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
True, that makes
I'm
more
just
sense
saying-
then.
at the end of the day, those places are usually the most
My
fire
thought
food.
process.
Absolutely. So speaking of hole in the wall, mine one, not on this list. I have two.
Mine one. Whoa.
You got this.
Mind blown.
We're gonna edit that real quick.
It takes a sip break.
Anyway, so my one, two actually completely missed. First of all, Rafa's Burritos.
Oh yes.
I don't know why it's not on this
Yes.
fucking list.
So good.
What's
Second,
What's Rafa's burritos?
Yeah, what's that?
Whoa.
What's
We messed
Rafa's
up.
burrito?
Says the guy that wanted an El Paso podcast.
We're taking
Has
y'all.
never been to Rafa's
We're
Burritos,
taking-
bro.
Wait, I'll take it back. I've probably been there. I can't recall like at all.
If you
It's
get a
an El Paso
burrito, bro,
burrito.
yeah, it's an El Paso thing, bro. You gotta go to Rafa's, bro.
I'm
It's
so
on
disappointed.
Montana and what?
They're known
There's
for
one
the.
there.
Where's
so
that? Where's
they
that?
used to feed like truckers,
Yeah.
so the burritos are huge.
That's why I've
bro.
never been there.
They're
It's
like
like
massive.
They're literally the size of your arm.
huge?
Dude, this
They're
huge.
massive.
Slingers, bro.
Slingers, bro. Like you
They're
think I'm
girthy,
joking,
bro.
bro?
They're girthy,
so
bro.
girthy, dude.
Slingers.
When it comes
Dude,
to
Where's
you're
it
getting
at?
the bag. You're getting the bag. It's like a massive
Let me
thing,
look
bro.
it up
It's
real
like
quick.
curving and everything.
You went too far. You went too far. Where is it at? Where is it at?
Montana.
it is on
The OG
actual-
one was
yeah,
like
the
on
OG
Yar-
one
the
was-
OG one was like Yarbrough and
Yeah.
Alameda, right?
There's one
OG?
on Montana.
Yeah.
It's
408 Dodge Road.
Oh, I just thought of one I slept
Look it
on
up.
too. Another one, but I honestly I can't recall
And
everything.
it's literally right there
I've
where it's
definitely
all
never been
industrial, so truckers just stop by.
It's for truckers. So I've never been there.
My thing, I don't know.
Alright, what's your number one?
That's a fair.
That's
That's
what
a
you say,
fair claim.
Rafa's Burritos or Tacos Don Cuco.
Oh, I almost did.
I
almost
haven't
did
been
that.
there, bro.
I almost threw that one on
Oh,
there. I
dude.
almost threw that one on there. Almost.
Don Cuco.
I've
Shout
been-
out to.
Is that one off the
She knows who
freeway?
she is.
Don Cuco's a
Is
great
that one by
local
like
place.
No, is that
You're
one
thinking
by
of Taco Tote? No.
No, I'm thinking of the one next to IHOP.
It's so
Is that one or no?
Nah, is it?
Is it off next to IHOP?
The one that I went to was on
have to do a top
on
10
Yarborough,
taco
but
place.
past Bel Air, like
Yes.
going south past
Yes.
the freeway.
Yes, over there by the
Hole in
Hole in
Carolina
the
area.
wall. If we're going definition of hole in the wall, bro, but
I don't
like the
think
most authentic like Mexican street style tacos that you can get, phenomenal.
Dude, I slept on one. Have you guys ever been to Fastlane?
Fastlane?
I like it,
Oh, I
but
have been
definitely
there.
not.
I have I like getting the
Oh, not a top
banana
10.
splits from there, bro.
Yeah, it's fire. It's so cheap too.
It's
bro.
like I was about to say, it's like half the price of Dairy Queen.
a third of the price. It's
It's
so
like
good.
a third,
I
yeah.
love that
Honestly.
place. We should
So-
go one day.
I wouldn't put it in a top 10, but honorable
Right
mention, like we should go try it out.
Let's go.
First off,
Shout
I
out to
want to say though,
Fastlane.
this podcast was a little heated, but I want to. It was a solid topic, bro. It was a solid idea. I thought everybody, because we're not everybody is gonna agree with each other, as
It's a
you
fun
can
thing.
clearly tell. Hudson's, I don't
The
want
Shack.
I don't want to spot you.
Hudson's is fine. It should have been higher.
It just should have been higher. Should have been
But
higher.
I thought this was
That's what
I
you're
thought
talking
this was a fun podcast. Definitely El Paso related. We've all been to places. Forgot to go. What's this?
Oh, I just showed you guys first, second, third, just in case we forgot.
But other than that, dude, I thought this was fun, bro. I thought this was a really fun podcast.
So, like I said, I want this to be a segment. I want us to spin a wheel. We're gonna see.
We'll
You
do
guys are gonna know who's gonna be the second person to do it.
Got this.
It won't come out back to back. We want to space it out for you guys, but be ready for more of this top 10. We go for random and we're going for raw. So they had no idea about my theme, about my topic, because I want their reaction to be live for you guys. So you can see how we react and talk
So,
in
like,
general.
The next top 10 isn't gonna be local places. It's gonna be something.
Oh, it's gonna be
different.
completely
Yeah, local
random.
food. Yeah.
Or local food.
You can keep it a Paso theme. You guys can switch it up just to switch it up. By all means, keep it
Yo,
raw. Keep it.
Low key, if you agree on the freaking comments, but top 10 tacos.
Okay.
There's so many
There's
taco
a lot of
places.
taco places.
Dude, that in its own is
That's
it's
hard.
The whole topic, huh?
Dude. What's in store for the fans is we still have food reviews coming out where we'll be able to compare specific food topics. We're still gonna have more food related stuff coming out. So it just happened to be a top 10 of food, but you guys will see more top 10s coming soon. I really hope you guys like this topic. Let's pick the next person who will be doing
Should
a
I
top
walk
10.
up there and show him?
Yeah, show
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Go good up there. Smart.
Yeah,
Smart for the
this-
camera, bro.
Oh,
What's
do it
up,
to the
guys?
GoPro now.
Either one.
You know what? I'll go to the GoPro. So I can see you guys.
Sorority squad. Come on. Well, we can't see
You
shit.
just
So you
plumber's
gotta...
crack.
Oh, the wide angle lens.
Daniel.
Damn,
Daniel.
Now y'all know fucking tacos.
Oh,
Fuck.
Now we'll save that for another time. 'Cause it's gotta be a surprise, guys.
It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be cool because
I
want to
be a good one though.
I know it'll be a good one though.
now I'm excited to be on the other end to see like the hype, to be
We're all just
frustrated and
shitting on you?
annoyed. Yeah. I wanna- you
True.
guys, be ready,
We're
bro.
beat. We're beat.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else with the food and El Paso? Any places, any things that we're gonna go do right now? Maybe go eat.
Right
We're
now-
definitely
gonna go
right
eat
now, I'm
because I'm
starving,
so
bro.
hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Where are we gonna go eat? Let's tell the people.
Hey,
At
in
the
the
end of the
comments, if you guys have any spots too,
At the end of the day,
let us know.
keeping a local place, always good to support your city, support local. Nothing
Yes.
wrong with trying out your chains and your Whataburgers. But
I was about to say nothing wrong with eating whatever.
nothing you Whataburger once a week. But when you can do it every other week, try a new place, man. We still had some places that I know I've forgotten. I'm just now remembering Sun City Slice was another one. But
What's that?
yeah.
We might have to go to Rafa's Burritos after this.
We definitely have to go to Rafa's Burritos.
It's closed
Papa
only for
Cherry,
truckers.
Well, anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed the topic. Hope you guys enjoyed the theme. You will see more of this. Anything else?
And we're gone. We're out of here.
That's the
Goodbye.
vibe. That's
We'll
the
see you
vibe.
next time.
That's the vibe. Peace.